Hi, Mr. Manikanta. Good morning. This is Jose Mohan from Kerala. And I know Mr. Manikanta is very much interested in cryptocurrency. Therefore, I wish to ask you some details about cryptocurrency. And before that, I request Mr. Manikanta to introduce yourself for the listeners. Please.
Good morning, sir. Hi, I'm Manikanta. I'm from Andhra Pradesh, southern part of India. I completed my bachelor's in electronics and communication engineering. My native place was Ongol, near to Ongol. And these days I was interested in cryptocurrency because I can see the scope of cryptocurrency in future coming days.
Yes. I didn't get your native place name. What is it?
Sir, it's near to Ongol, sir.
Near
Place
to?
called Darsi.
Okay, near to Ongol.
Yep, sir.
Okay, very good. So you said you are engineering student. Have you completed that course?
Yes, sir. I have completed my graduation in electronics and communication engineering.
Yes. What is your future plan?
My future plan was to become a wealthiest man.
Okay.
For that, yes, I am working accordingly. I have few plans to become a wealthiest man.
Okay. Okay. Very good. That means you have a clear aim, ambition in your life.
Yeah,
Okay.
sir. Yeah, I had, sir.
Excellent. Then now we can come to cryptocurrency. We want to get more details about cryptocurrency. I will ask. Can you explain actually what is cryptocurrency?
Yeah, sir, sure. I will give my opinion and my knowledge on the cryptocurrency. Like cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency which was produced by a computer system by solving few type of algorithms, and it will helps to eliminate double spend. What is double spend means? For example, like if you are let us take, if you are a guy was using phone pay, let us take in an account, if a person was having 1,000 rupee, in backend it was like a file with 1,000 rupees. uh, the phone pay can has capability to create more files. It is very easy. We can do like copying the files in the virtual money. To eliminate these kind of things, we will use cryptocurrency. Actually, this is mean by double spend. To eliminate double spend, we will use cryptocurrency.
No, I didn't get the idea. What is double spend? Can you explain it clearly?
Yes, sure. For example, if you are having a phone pay wallet, I think you are aware of phone pay, right?
Yes, yes. I use Google Pay.
Okay, so let us take, if you are having Google Pay and you are having some amount in your Google Pay account. It is in virtual money in your Google Pay account, right?
No, it is not right because we do not put money into Google Pay. We
No,
keep our money with one bank, and from
yes,
that bank, Google Pay is transferring this money to some other bank only. In fact,
yes,
we are not keeping money in Google Pay platform.
yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. We are converting our fiat money to a virtual money, which was shown as numbers in a Google Pay account, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that right, sir? Like the people can copy and paste the account as same. If, for example, if you are having 100 rupees, to create the same 100 rupees, we need to print that money from RBI government, right? In the same way, like if you are having anything in our account, it can be copied and pasted in virtual world so that the double folder will be created.
Okay.
To
So
eliminate these
I have
things,
I have a doubt
okay,
whether
sir.
this Phone Pay and Google Pay are virtual monies.
Of course, yes, sir. We are using this in virtual money exchanges. We are converting our fiat money into the virtual money as a numbers that we can see in the phone pay. So that we are using these phone pay and Google Pay as an exchanges to convert our money from one person to another person by using these phone pay exchanges. Yes, sir.
Okay, that means, in fact, we are not using currency or coins.
Yes,
Without using currency and coins, we are making payment.
yes. That is called virtual money.
Virtual money. Just now you said another term, fiat. What is that?
Fiat money means the paper kind of thing, the bills, 1 rupee bill, 2 rupee bill. It is called fiat money.
What is the spelling of that? I'm hearing this word for the first time because Mr. Manikanda, you have to keep one point in your mind that we are preparing this video for ordinary people who are not experts in this called cryptocurrency. So that is why I am asking the details of these types of terms. So can you tell the spelling of this word?
FIAT. It was the fiat.
How do you pronounce this word?
Fiat, sir. Fiat money.
Fiat. Okay. Do you know there was a car, old car, the same spell in this same spelling. It was Fiat.
Okay.
But here we pronounce it as fiat. Okay.
Yes.
So can you explain what is the meaning of fiat money?
The physical money, sir, which we are used for the daily usage, like the bills, the real bills. 1 rupee bill, 2 rupee, like we have 100 rupees, 500 rupees, the real notes. That is called bills. $1 or dollar, 1 rupee, $1, $2, $100. This is called fiat money.
Fiat money. So this term is used in current cryptocurrency business only. But
No,
this
fiat
term is
converting our fiat money into the cryptocurrencies.
okay. Cryptocurrency. So is there any difference is there any difference between cryptocurrency and virtual money?
Of course, yes, sir. Of course, yes. Like for virtual money is seen, like in virtual money it shows like the same numbers, and cryptocurrency also like the same numbers it was shown in some type of exchanges or hardware wallets. But the thing was here the production, the production will be different. Here the virtual money, like I can say fiat money was produced by the government, RBI, or these people can produce, the RBI or the Reserve Bank of India the capability to produce. But coming to cryptocurrency, it was not that easy to produce. Anyone cannot produce a cryptocurrency just like that. We need to do some kind of mathematical things. We need to burn some kind of fuels, like there was some kind of things we need to do. Then only this cryptocurrency will be produced, and it can be done by anyone. It can be done by anyone who had knowledge of mining and these kind of things, and any person who knowledge on blockchain technology, they can capable of generating their own cryptocurrencies.
Is it possible for an ordinary person
sir,
to generate cryptocurrency?
Yeah, sir, it can be possible. But the thing was, the fiat money was controlled and regulated by some certain people. Central authorities will be there. If these people want to control these things, they can. If they want to stop your transaction, they have the capability to do that. But coming to cryptocurrency, you can open your hands, wallets, any kind of code, anything. But the real money we cannot control by ourselves, because let's say, for example, if you are using PhonePe, it will allow us only transaction per 1 lakh per day. The banks will allow us only to transact 1 lakh per day. It can be eliminated by using cryptocurrency, because there was no third party was introducing in between a transaction between two people. Then we can eliminate easily by using cryptocurrency. Like we can transfer lakhs and crores of rupees within seconds. Even Japan was using the same, using blockchain and some XRP. They are using XRP as an exchange to transfer money, a huge amount of monies.
Okay. So can you tell me when this blockchain technology was introduced in the world?
Yes, sir. It was introduced in the year of 2008 by a person named called Satoshi Nakamoto.
Can you repeat that name?
Satoshi Nakamoto.
Where is he from?
I think he is from USA. I think so, sir. I don't have his biography.
Okay.
I just know the person who invented this blockchain. I know his name. But next, why? Because he was a disappeared person, sir. Any like no one knows where he is from, who he was.
Why he is keeping his anonymity? What is the reason for that?
Maybe God knows, sir. No one knows that. He was just disappeared out. He was just published a white paper. There was an cryptocurrency kind of thing which can capable of replace the fiat money. It has the capable of replacement this double spending everything, and he's published a paper and he disappeared. No one knows who is Satoshi Nakamoto.
When you can you tell that name once again, Santosh?
Satoshi Nakamoto.
Santoshi Nakamoto. But in India, we have another name called Santosh.
Yes, but it is Santoshi.
This is Santoshi. Okay.
Yeah, the fraction part of Bitcoin is called Santoshi.
What part?
He given like fraction part of Bitcoin is called, I think million fraction part of Bitcoin is called Santoshi. Like not 1% of Bitcoin is called Santoshi.
This we were discussing about the inventor of cryptocurrency, and you said his name is Santoshi. But Santoshi is just like God. We cannot see God. Where is God is sitting? Similarly, we cannot see Santoshi, and even no one knows where is he from. We have no idea about his native place or native country. So I find some sort of mystery or mysterious thing in this cryptocurrency. Have you ever thought about that mysterious aspect?
No, sir, no. Like everything has its pros and cons. I have seen like more pros there than cons. Like I have seen the scope of cryptocurrency in future, because I can say cryptocurrency is going to be decentralized. That is the main reason why I believe in cryptocurrency. Major platforms in cryptocurrency, the decentralized platforms, because a guy like me I basically want independent on my earnings and whatever I make in my life. I don't want third party person to control my currency or my the hard work what I did, and these are the values which any type of currency is the value for our work. These people are giving these things as a value, the which work we have done. So I don't want any third person to interrupt or any limits to my money. That is the problem we are facing right now. If you want to transact 2 crores from my account to your account, there will be a lot of things to be considered while transferring amount here. I don't want such kind of things, because it's my money, it's mine, and it's my business. I can do. Who are these people to stop my things? That is my opinion, and most people think the same thing. That is the thing why I see the scope of these things.
Thank you. Thank you, Manikanda. We can go to the next part. So we are concluding this session, and we will come to the next session about cryptocurrency. Okay.
Okay, sir.